Hey everybody, Delta Fly Gaming here, and we are starting Metal Gear Solid 4. And let me tell you, this has got to be my favorite of the entire series. To the point that to this day, the song you're hearing right now is still my phone's ringtone. Alright, we're gonna go with Solid Normal. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. And I always switch it over to... So there was Snake himself.
If he says it's filling, you know it's filling. Believe me, he ain't lying. This guy doesn't joke around about
what you're actually
There we go.
looking at is an octopus.
I always watch this one.
These guys are masters of camouflage. They can change color and skin texture. Some have even been observed walking on two arms and imitating a coconut. They're nuts, all right. Now, they mostly feed off of mussels, herring, and crab. Expensive
That guy's
taste, huh?
poisonous.
When they're hungry or in some sort of danger, they haul some serious tail. No, they haul all 8 arms. That's right. And if we're lucky, we may get to see what's called jet propulsion. It's the only time you'll see an octopus go fast. And I mean real fast. Really intelligent creatures. Really... Hey, where'd it go? Yeah. I wouldn't recommend keeping these guys as pets. They often find their way out of captivity.
Yep.
Really intelligent creatures.
8 prosthetic arms. Oh, he blew up. I wish I knew what that read. What those words were. Sorry about that. It's a very cheerful opening.
ideologies, or ethnicity. It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines. War, and its consumption of life, has become a well-oiled machine. War's changed. ID tag soldiers carry ID tagged weapons, use ID tag gear. Nanomachines inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities. Genetic control, information control, emotion control, battlefield control. Everything's monitored and kept under control.
Which on paper doesn't sound too bad, but
War has changed. The age of deterrence has become the age of control. All in the name of averting catastrophe from weapons of mass destruction. And he who controls the battlefield
controls the war.
controls history.
Oh.
War has changed. When the battlefield is under total control, war becomes routine.
And we have control. I just love that, just like this seamless from into a cutscene into gameplay. And back into a cutscene. Yes, this game is super cutscene heavy. I love it.
Stay on the offensive! We need backup! Hit him hard!
Someone's letting loose a lot of cicadas and cows. Run, dude. You ain't doing anything. You gotta run it this way. Hopefully I can avoid the last one at the end here. They're called geckos. Not done here. There's this last one right here where I'm about to have to run over that thing on the left. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! Every time. Like, even on my best run, I've never... Either he jumps down and he does this, like, leg sweep, or he does what he did there and lands on top of me. Wow. Those dudes should play for the NBA. Yeah, you can actually do that in cutscenes. If you have a different Octo Camo going, you can shake the controller and bring it back down. You'll see me doing it a lot. Metal Gear Solid 4. Checking for booby traps. The one and only. Oh, Konami. You used to be so good. Yeah, I'm not really sure when this is going to get aired, but when it does, I hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Here we go.
Otacon, even the dead have ears.
Snake, we've got to go. You've got an old friend waiting for you.
Otacon, the test results.
Proteome analysis was positive, but the mRNA analysis turned up negative. The wrinkled skin, the hardened arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome. But none of the tests were able to pinpoint the cause.
Fox die.
So,
Well, judging by how rapidly the aging has progressed, I'd say
a year at best, right?
yeah.
Don't put your hand up too high.
Snake, let's try another doctor.
It won't make any difference. I'm not an ordinary man to begin with. Not to mention Fox die.
Just a little sad that they couldn't have done the Twin Snakes
I
version.
don't know where Naomi is.
I mean, I get it since it was on the GameCube, but
Naomi.
Snake.
Colonel. Good to see you.
so he is real.
Well, I'm not a colonel anymore, Snake.
I figured the only place I'd see you dressed like that would be at your daughter's wedding. What are you doing these days?
I'm working for an organization under the UN Security Council. The Analysis and Assessment Staff of the PMC Oversight and Inspection Committee.
Yeah, I remember the resolution being passed a few years ago.
Snake, I came across some information in my work.
Huh?
We found him. In the Middle East.
What?
Found who?
I'll explain along the way. We've got to stop him. Now. Before it's too late.
Liquid's made his move. We found him.
He's preparing to unleash his insurrection. Liquid is lying in wait in a Middle Eastern war zone. Track him down.
Let's do this then.
Only 2 eggs today? Solidus must have taken the day off. 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, 0, 3, 6, 0, 3, 3, 0, 5, 3, 0, 5, 4, 8, 8, 2, 4, 6, 6, 5, 2.
Act 1, Liquid Sun.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
What's the situation?
I'm just inside the city limits. This place is crawling with lizards.
Ah, AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons. Officially designated Irving by the U.S. military.
What does
They've
that
spread
mean?
like wildfire among the PMCs. There are more of those things now in service than tanks. They've
Oh.
got tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot. Your best bet is to stay out of their sights.
Unmanned. Pretty soon they'll have put living, breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the war price for that region. It must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the area before your arrival. You'll find it up ahead.
Mark II?
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it. The Mark II will provide you with a map of the area as well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay, got it.
Let's go find the
The
Mark II.
rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you there.
Octo camo. Alright, let's see how rusty I am with this. Pick that up. APC.
Avoid unnecessary combat whenever possible.
Really?
In this war, neither side is your enemy. There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight. Got it?
Just a dead body. I'm nothing to worry about. Turn around. Or go this way, that works too. That was that right guy right there. I'm underneath here and pause here.
Please don't shoot!
Damn, dude. Just sit right here. 'Cause I think he comes back. Yep. Go forward. Thank you. And we're through the first area. Just like that.
Snake, press the crawl button while running to execute a roll.
Yeah, I already know.
Rolling can help you dodge enemy attacks and get past small gaps and obstacles.
You're gonna keep going forward. Keep going forward. Maybe, I think he doesn't move until I get close enough. Jump over this gap. Not as rusty as I thought I'd be. Where did he go? Okay, he's right up over there. There's one of those. Gotta watch out for. If I touched those pots, it would have given me away and I'd have been dead.
Me, Snake. Snake, it's me.
Huh? Otacon.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snake. Allow me to introduce Metal Gear Mark II.
Metal Gear.
That's right. Just like Rex. But this gear's not a weapon. It's a remote mobile terminal designed to provide you with operational support.
Where are you?
I'm in the Nomad. Where else? I'll be watching you through the Mark II.
Wish I was good with gadgets.
Hey, I'll be with you in spirit. Anyway, because you had to dress up as a militiaman, I had the Mark II bring you some goodies. Starting with this. Put it on your left eye.
Looks like an eye patch.
I call it the Solid Eye. It's an all-purpose goggle that displays radar images and other data in 3D. You can also switch it over to light-amplifying night vision.
I would love to have that.
rebels are out there.
It looks like they've got the government's PMC troops beat, at least in numbers.
And this is their own turf.
Snake, I know this is a sneaking mission, but you'll need to protect yourself.
An operator.
I installed a suppressor. And here's a tranquilizer gun.
I'm going to get a lot of use out of that.
How thoughtful.
It predates the implementation of the system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting tough these days finding decent guns that aren't controlled.
You coming?
Of course. I'll follow you wherever you
We're
go.
going to
Like
wrap this episode up here,
I'll activate stealth so it doesn't attract any attention.
and we will pick
If
it
you
up.
need it, just bring up the start button menu.
Got it.
Snake, the informants who said they saw liquid here should be a little further up. Head for the rendezvous point. I've placed a mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the solid eye. It's a war zone out there. Stay on your toes.
Alright, we're going to wrap this episode up here. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. See ya.